to starting a mental health conversation. Studies have shown that 1 in 4 young people are at risk of developing a serious mental illness. Anxiety, depression, eating disorders, bipolar, and borderline personality disorder are common mental health issues in adolescence, which makes it crucial for parents and educators to be informed about these difficulties. Knowing about the risks and signs means these important adult figures can help their children become resilient and develop healthy coping mechanisms. So whether it's COVID-induced homeschooling, social media addiction, or bullying, young people face unprecedented pressures as they navigate their adolescent years. Everyone is affected by mental health issues at some time, and our children are no exception. Knowing what they are going through should never be undervalued or diminished by saying it's fine, it will all work out, or you've got nothing to worry about. Suggestions for kicking off the conversation. Make it clear to your child that you care about them and want to assist. Ensure they feel comfortable talking to you, and that allows them time to do so. You may want to try this. I'm feeling concerned about your well-being. Do you mind if I speak to you? There's been a noticeable change in your demeanour. Honestly, I'm on edge. May I ask what's been bugging you lately? The way you've been behaving recently hasn't been like you. Why don't we have a chat about it? How to have a productive discussion. It's important to remember a few key steps when a child expresses their feelings. Assert yourself as a good listener. Keep eye contact while maintaining a relaxed posture. Please give them the impression that you understand and appreciate all they communicate. Pay attention not just to what they say, but also to their non-verbal signs and body language. Ask appropriate questions. Ask open-ended questions when initiating a helping conversation, instead of using closed yes/no questions that are unlikely to help the young person disclose their true feelings or ideas. Open-ended questions allow them to express how they are feeling. Rather than asking "how are you?", try asking "how are you feeling?" and listen with your whole heart. This takes skill. You might even start with expressing what changes you have noticed, followed by asking how they are feeling. Be aware that we can unknowingly trivialise or dismiss how the young person feels. What we need to do is allow them to share everything, no matter how trivial it may seem to you, no matter how big or little the issue, or how much we feel the need to say something to make it better. Listen without interfering, interrupting, or criticising what they have to say. Don't provide advice right away. Let the young person speak for themselves. If you have questions, take your time and try not to barrage them with questions. Try to keep your emotions under control. When confronted with an issue, you will have difficulty encouraging the young person to open up to you if you remain disapproving, judgmental, critical, startled, or outraged. This might mean that you are not the right person to start the conversation, and that is okay. In this situation, let them know that you recognise that something isn't right and that you can support them by connecting them with someone they feel they can open up with. Assure them that they are not alone. Inform the young person that you are there to support and assist them in any way you can, even if it means speaking to someone else. A little research may help you find the right words. Do your homework on anxiety, depression, and suicidal ideation. If you have more information about mental illnesses, you will help more. Telling the youngster to brighten up or get themselves together will not help. Research the most appropriate and effective words to use on someone in their predicament. The internet is a great place to start your search. Find other ways to communicate. Do not be afraid to use the written word or social media to express your support for someone who doesn't want to chat. Be mindful of their personal space. Even if you don't intend to tell anybody, make sure that your child is okay with you telling others about their situation. Assure them that everything they disclose will be closely guarded secret and that you will not disclose anything to anybody unless they specifically request that you do so. If you'd like, you may clarify with them what information you can and what information must remain private. Providing reassurance. If your child is suffering from anxiety or depression, it is likely to alter their perspective on the world around them. They are more inclined to take a pessimistic view of events, feeling that nothing can be done and all hope is lost. Finding answers might be hindered by a state of worry and anxiety. If the young person is experiencing this, they may need for you to encourage them to think about their alternatives for the future, reassurance and hope that things will get better, keeping an eye on small steps forward and celebrate tiny victories. Be a member of your child's network of support. Visit often, arrange a catch-up, do a check-in on how well they are doing. Let them know that you care about what they have to say by creating time to hear their story. Conferring on your own state of health. For parents or guardians with mental health issues, the Children of Parents with Mental Illness website contains a wealth of information about communicating to children and teens about their illness. The bottom line: let your teen know that you're here to help and that you're willing to go through the many possibilities with them. Encouraging them to consult with a primary care physician or GP about what's happening is an excellent starting point. Schedule an appointment and accompany them if your teen is okay with this.